Okay, I'm here for another collective read, guys. I'm going to take Temperance because it's standing straight here. Temperance and the Four of Wands. Wow. And the Page of Pentacles. And I pre-shuffled this. Yeah, because there's some that are face down. And got this done and out of the way. Yeah, we got Temperance that wants to make their ways. Alright, this is balance is being restored and peace to this whole situation that is about to unfold in tarot. Alright, now I'm going to pull some central energies here. And we'll go on the rest. Four of Swords. Someone's taking a break. Relaxation and peace. Self-reflection and resting. Alright, someone's taking a break. Okay. Well, we're going to find out why they're taking a break. Alright, let's find out what's more is going on in this energy. Alright, we're going to go with... Oh, Lord. The Tower. The Tower. Sudden change. Temperance is here because the Tower is here. The Tower made an appearance in this one. Oh, boy. These are the central energies. Let's grab another one so we got 4 piles to go through here, guys. Alright, I'm going to try to take the top ones here. Alright, the Moon. Alright, we grabbed the Moon. I grabbed the Moon from in here. Alright, illusion, intuition, uncertainty, and confusion and secrets have been revealed with the Tower. Yeah, this is going to be a heavy read. Get your coffee, get whatever you need to get because, whew. Alright, tell the spirit what's going on with this one. Then I'll find out what I can label it as. I got the 4 of Wands. We got celebrations. Someone's celebrating with the 4 of Wands. See how they're putting their cups up? There's a celebration with that. Alright, and this, these are down, so don't go here. It doesn't go here. I'm trying to get a method, guys, because I suck at shuffling. And the Moon comes again. The Moon appeared. The Moon energy is here. Okay. Right under this 4 of Swords, they're taking a break after they found out all the secrets that were revealed to them. And this Tower is right next to this 4 of Swords and the Moon, and there's a Moon and a Moon. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we got a Queen of Wands, and this is my dark deck, guys. This is the dark deck. This is someone that is moving in dark energy. So this is like a Dark of Wands in reverse. This is someone that's very needy, very boisterous, and flamboyant. But they were doing it in the lowest vibration. That's how I take this deck. That is how I take it. Alright, and the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. And this is another dark energy deck. Alright. I keep forgetting these little meanings. We might as well just take this in a reverse because these are the dark cards. These are the horrible dark cards, guys, that I look at and I get the darkest energy out of these. The darkest. Well, the 9 of Pentacles, someone's, I do remember that one, never mind. I am doing good with this. This is somebody who is brought... Okay, this is going into the Moon. This is someone that has been working alone for their own resources. They've been working without a partner for a long while. Maybe due to a separation or something that's in this really dark energy. And they're coming up as the Queen of Wands. They're in a real low vibration. And secrets have been revealed to this Queen of Wands, this dark Queen of Wands. That's in this dark 9 of Pentacles. he or she is not getting much support. I will tell you that. This is not with this reading. They're not getting much support, guys. You know, maybe they're dealing with someone else in low vibrational. Oh my God, judgment. Judgment's on the table. And it's going right under here. Oh my God, this is stuck with this. Seven of Swords, damn. Okay. Someone is having a celebration here. Because we have here, something is being balanced in this situation. And now we have judgment has been put on the table. And there's the towers right here, guys. There's a celebration because judgment has been made. Judgment has been made, and people are celebrating on the judgment of this dark King of Wands, Queen or King of Wands. Wow. Okay, and then the Seven of Swords. This is deceit, thievery, and it's coming right up under the moon. So this moon energy right here. Yeah, this moon energy right here, guys, it's illuminating this dark Queen of Wands. That could be a guy or a girl, whatever. It's this person embedding the thing that's been working on their own to deceive and steal. And it's under the moon. Okay, now this don't go with this reading. And we got the Two of Swords. Someone's guarded. Someone is guarded now with this from this Queen of Wands. Someone is literally guarding their finances and everything from what I've heard from the Queen of Wands. And this is still the dark energy we're going in. These are dark people that are in low vibrational, guys. And then the Sun is here. The Sun energy is coming up right under this Nine of Pentacles. Alright, this person has been going alone and taking things and working in this low vibrational energy to get the Sun, happiness. What is happiness for someone of dark vibrations? I don't know. And then we have the Devil right under Judgment. The Devil is right under Judgment, guys. Yeah. We got the Devil under Judgment. Somebody was working for bondage. They wanted to bond somebody, and somebody got set free, and that's why there's celebrations. And the universe came in and said, you cannot take prisoners. You didn't create. It's like going against humanity, guys. It is. And then we got the Page of Pentacles. Good news is coming for the person that's been resting and waiting for judgment with the Seven of Swords with the thievery. And it's good news on money, on monetary matters and ambitions and goals and everything else. There's good news coming to somebody. Good news, because judgment has been put on the table. The universe has set in and said, y'all done too much. That's it. And then we got this Page of Swords. Someone's been curious and up in this Tower energy. This is where the Tower's at, guys. There's a curious person that's been asking a lot of questions. A lot of questions. And they're in a good energy, so they've been asking a lot of questions. What's been going on in this double energy? We got the Eight of Swords. What the heck? I can't. Hang on. I gotta look this up. I'm getting better at this, guys. And this is pretty much the dark energy still, guys, because I feel it's dark. Okay, restriction. I thought I would. Okay, I gotta memorize that. Okay, 4, 4. Okay, so this goes here. Alright, so somebody's happiness has been restricted in this devil energy. I can't make it up. Somebody literally has been restricted. Their own happiness has been restricted, and they've been taken advantage of, had their money and finances taken. Yeah, that's a lot going on. And then Four of Swords. The devil has been put to rest. The devil energy, this Queen of Wands energy, whoever this is, has been put to rest under this devil energy. And Temperance is here, and the Tower's right here. You can't work in that kind of energy and don't expect happy results, guys. Alright, under this resting energy where somebody's been resting, that called Judgment, we got the King of Swords. This is someone with logical thinking that's been sitting over here waiting on news, and they're getting good news. This could be a female, somebody just moving in logic and precision type thing, you know what I mean? Staying away from the situation. And then Ace of Cups. Alright, a love offer is coming over to this King of Swords. Because this is the Ace of Cups. Cup of love. Doesn't have to be sexual, guys. It could just be friendship. It could just be, you know what, I messed up. I messed up so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. It could be something like that. It could be. And then we got Two of Pentacles. On this restrictions of their own happiness. Whoever restricted someone of their own happiness. Family, lover, friend. We got Two of Pentacles. They've had to balance all their resources and make their pennies and their everything they buy matter and not buy extra. They've been in restriction with their spending. They haven't had much money to even think about it. And then Nine of Wands. Now this one, hang on. Did I look up this already? I want to make sure I got this one right. These things are confusing at times, guys. Wounded warrior, I should have known that. Alright, a wounded warrior is sitting here that's been fighting the devil that's been put to rest, okay? I mean, this could be somebody that chose wrong. Okay, this don't go with this reading. Alright, and then we have this, under this King of Swords, somebody's been real gluttonous and greedy with money in this energy, and we got the Two of Pentacles over here. They're just spending, spending, spending. They're not sharing, they're just spending and hoarding money. And then under this Tower, we got the Three of Swords. Heartbreak and pain, separation and grief, sorrow and trauma. It, like I said, it could be family, friend, or business associate. It could be any of the above, guys. But it put, maybe if it was business, this Three of Swords just could be you didn't have money for your family at the time. And maybe you guys been surviving on hot dogs. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I've done this. I'm in the middle of moving and had to come up with a bunch of money, but it does build character. It happens. But you get through it. And then Judgment again. Judgment has been put on because they're of this heartbreak. Got Judgment twice on the table. Maybe this, whatever actions this dark Queen of Wands, which could be a male or female, gave heartbreak to two people. And now Judgment's being put, now the universe saying you gotta pay up. I mean, we are Mercury retrograde, guys. And then Knight of Swords. There's someone over here with this Nine of Wands that's coming in. They're coming in fast with this here, and they're coming in direct and impatient. They want an answer. Whether it be business, love, friendship, whatever. They want an answer, and they're coming in fast, and they don't really... They're not coming in the best. I'll tell you that. All this is face down. So this doesn't go with this message. No, this don't go. See, all these are face down. Okay. I mean, some of these messages are long, some of them are short. And Four Cups under the Four of Pentacles. Oh, Lord. Alright. Four Cups. Alright, missed chances. I wanted to make sure. Missed chances. Alright, because of all this gluttony and greed, someone had missed chances in love, finances, business, you name it. They've had missed chances. Then the last message of the deck is Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, I just had that. Alright, Seven of Pentacles. I just want to make sure because I'm doing all the things here. Alright, someone has had to pause and reflect about their whole entire life, or to check a project, investment, or a goal that's developing. But I'm going to put this right here because it's the end of that message. I mean, not all the messages are over here. This is the Seven of Pentacles. And then they've had to exercise patience. And this is understanding that growth takes time and cannot be rushed. And also long-term success. Trusting that your hard work will eventually pay off. That is where this whole situation has led someone from this devil energy. Someone that has been gluttonous to them. And I'm not saying that this is a lover. This could be a business associate. You know, when you have your family and you're depending on a certain amount of money. And this money never comes. But you're depending on the money and your wife's coming up saying, well, damn, where's that money? Where's this? Where's that? And you're like, I don't know. So-and-so, my business partner, said this and this and that. Well, I get it. Your wife's probably sitting there saying, yeah, they're saying this, that, and the other, but what about the bills? What about the bills? That's what you're going to hear. What about the bills? And even if you were in, like, love with this person, let's say you were just in love with this person, and this is, like, more leaning towards love for some of you. You love this person, but the bills never got paid. You love them, but the bills never got paid. It's a hard decision, but things are going to balance out if you're in that position. And I got intention. There's been a lot of intention that's been put on this situation. A lot of intention. I'm going to go into my oracle here, my big thing here. And then we got, I understand you better now. Someone understands you better now. I guess after they put y'all through this, you probably stopped talking to them, honestly. I feel that most of you stopped talking to this person. And they had a twisted narrative. A twisted narrative. I mean, friend, family, brother, sister, lover. This is a hard energy to just accept. And then we got higher self connection. Connection with your higher self for greater intuitive clarity. You guys probably... This is a healing card. This whole situation forced you guys into healing. It was so gluttonous, it made you go to healing. And yeah, I mean, when towers hit, everybody understands, but I guess being on the good side of this, you're gonna have celebrations. I don't know, this other person may try to ask you, I don't know, maybe I'll get some more cards out. They may try to ask you for a little help because they are going through it, guys. And I know you don't want to hear it because this person effed you over. This person literally effed you over. They did. They took from your family. They were like family. Some of you, this was your family. And now they need help. After they tried to take from you. Oh my god, I got all these cards and of course these just want to mess up. Alright. I'm just going to leave these like this. But anyways, yeah, they just want to leave you like in, I don't know, deceit. I did get these, so maybe these will help. So let me grab from this. Let me split this and see what I get. Alright, they're in fear and loneliness. They're in a bad relationship. And they're being set. The universe is teaching them a lesson because they left you in fear and loneliness. That's the vibe. This is a dark ass energy, and this was a power dynamic. I just grabbed this out. A power dynamic was being done here. To prove you wrong, prove you right, I don't know. And now y'all on new adventures in life without this person. If you guys have built up a new life together with new adventures, I would say stick with your new adventures and forget about all of this. Just forget about it. Because this is a real gluttonous energy. And I don't think this person really cares about you enough. See, that's the thing. I don't think they care about you enough to even have any second choices. They did all this stuff to you before. It's like my whole body just, I feel like I was betrayed, and I was feeling fine before this reading. I feel betrayed in this. I feel the betrayal and the heartache. And it was more than just like a lover situation. This was a lot. And this was a lot to heal from. I don't know if it's safe, even if this person is broke, to go back and help this person out. I'm not saying to lose your humanity. I'm not. I'm just saying maybe try to separate yourself and give them another way to go. You know, tell them, you know, I gotta separate myself from this situation. My loved ones got affected. And try to just separate yourself and let it go. And let them find themselves. And maybe, God willing, they'll come back healed and everything will be better in the future. I don't know. I hate to give you guys such a bad reading, but I will see you in the next one, and I hope it helped.